Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June. Welcome to my amazing life today. So in today's episode, we are going to explore how to say no without jeopardizing the relationship and then how to say no effectively. So stay tuned to the end. Welcome back. Okay, so basically before we explore into the ways of saying no respectfully, let's think about why there are so many people having a hard time saying no. So one of the important reasons is that we feel like saying no makes a person feel rejected, and that's where it will actually affect the relationship that we've built for so long, right? That's why there are so many people, they are so afraid of saying no. However, there are benefits of saying no because when you say no to things, it means that you're saying yes to other things that matter to you most. Like, can you imagine that you yourself saying yes constantly 24/7 whenever there is a new request to you? You just do not have, you only have 24 hours per day. So you need to pick the things that matters to you and say yes to them, okay? So saying no actually gives you a little bit more control of what you want to focus on, okay? So that's the reason that we want to say no. But saying no, it's a skill where we want to learn, because if let's say we learned it we learned how to say no respectfully, then we will be able to control our life, okay? So the first rule that whenever you want to say no is to make sure you say it respectfully, okay? Because if let's say we do not want the other person to feel like offended, okay, we want to make sure that the no is being targeted through facts. It's being targeted to a particular problem or particular facts. Is nothing related to the person, okay? So the only way that you want to make sure they don't take it personally is by saying no respectfully. I will tell you more about how to say it respectfully. So this is a concept that you need to use. Okay, before we go to the concept, have you ever been into this kind of situation where maybe you have a partner, or maybe you have a kids, or maybe you have your parents when you were young? This is how you guys talk. Okay, maybe you are late. Okay, you are late to a dinner that you already promised your girlfriend, right? And then suddenly your girlfriend said you're only late for one time, and maybe one more time you're late is last week. Then suddenly today your girlfriend said, "Oh my God, you are always late to the dinner." But then to you, what do you feel? Okay, probably you will feel like you feel like offended, because there are two reasons that you're being offended. First is because your girlfriend used the you. You feel like offended, and then you become defensive. And then when you become defensive, your mind will shut, okay? And then the quarrel will begin, right? Because you don't like the you, feel offensive. The second reason that you don't like about is actually this word called always. You're always late, okay? But then to you, it's like, no, I'm not always late. I was just late last week and this week, and then the rest of the time, I'm usually punctual. So when you give people that kind of feeling, when your girlfriend said that you're always late, why you always do it in this particular way? Why you always piss me off? Usually the guys will be like, what are you saying? Like, right? So that's why these are the words that we should avoid, because the lady who just accused you, she wasn't using her facts. She was using her emotions to talk to you. That's why when we are wanted to tell people no, right, we need to separate the facts and the emotions very clearly. That's how we are able to let people to feel like it's respected. Okay, so let's try another way. Like, right, let's say you are the guy. I'm the girlfriend that you're late today. So this is probably how I would say it. This is a formula called facts, FFI, facts, feelings, and interests. I'll probably say, let's assume your name is Henry. Okay, Henry, when you are late, I feel disappointed, and I also worry about you, because I feel disappointed because I need to make sure that I'm on time for my schedule. So I hope that you won't be late next time. Would it be, I'm purely talking about facts. I wouldn't say like you're always late, right? Because it felt like very defensive. And then secondly is that I tell you what I feel, because you can't really deny the facts that I feel disappointed, because that's my feeling. And I can feel whatever way that I feel that without you being offended, right? And the third thing is that I tell you what is my interest. That's why we call this formula called FFI. Let me repeat it. F stands for facts, okay? The second F stands for feelings, and the third I stand for interest. Facts, feelings, interest. Facts, feeling, interest. I tell the facts. When you are late today, just like last week, you were late for 10 minutes, and today you're also late for 30 minutes. Feel. I feel very disappointed and worrying about your safety. Interest. Because I need to make sure that I'm on schedule for the working time that I plan for myself. Otherwise, I'll be late to work. Okay? Facts, feelings, and interests. When you say this in like a very neutral kind of tone without blaming the other party, right? Then the other party will take it better because they feel respected. They get the message is a no, and then they know what kind of troubles they cause you, and then they can't really deny your feelings. So that's why I use this formula. I think it's very, very powerful. Facts, feelings, and interests. Okay. So another tip is that you use the you use the statement, the PHE. Why would we say that you use the statement? Okay, I have two ways to talk to you regarding you being late. Why you are late? Okay, or why are you late in delivering this document to me? I can use this phrase, or to phrase it better, to make it like a very neutral kind of tone without sounding I'm blaming you. Right? I would say, when this document was delivered late to me, I feel very disappointed because I need to make sure that I need to complete my task on time. Otherwise, I'll be fired. Otherwise, I'll be blamed by my boss, okay? So I use the statement when the document was delivered to me late. Instead of I say, when you deliver documents to me late, why are you always delivering late to me, okay? So these are the tricks, okay? Let's summarize. We use the FFI concept. F stands for facts. Always talk about facts. We do not want to use always. We do not want to use those kind of wordings that would assume like presumption, like why you are always late, why you never tell me that. Another one is nothing always get done. Okay, always, never, nothing. It's not facts. It's just an emotional talking. Remember, ladies as well, if let's say you want to talk, you want to quarrel with your boyfriend, they are very rational kind of animals, right? So whenever we try to use our emotions to talk to them, they will be like, what are you saying, right? So that's why we want to talk facts to them. Facts, feelings, and interests. Okay, so that's and also another one is how to talk about facts without sounding like we're offending them is by using the statement when the document is delivered late to me. Okay, something like that. Yeah, I think that's about it of what I want to share. I really love this concept as I just learned about it, right? I learned this concept from this book. Ta-da-da! It's called the power of a positive no. Initially, when I saw this book, right, I was like, yeah, it's a very new concept. I haven't really looked into it because most of the time when we are reading books, we are being taught how to say yes, how to get a yes, but then nobody actually tells us how to say no in a very respectful way, which will maintain the relationship, which also strengthen the relationship, because not only I get my message loud and clear, I only talk about facts, also I don't ruin the relationship, and then my message is gotten delivered and my objective is achieved, right? So that's all. I think this book is quite lengthy in a way, but yesterday when I was like reading this part, I was like, oh my god, I must share this because I learned so much from this one thing, right? So important, the concept. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoy this video. As usual, if let's say you're watching from my Facebook, feel free to click follow June somewhere down below, because whenever I go live the next time, you'll receive a notification from me. And also remember to join my group. It's called AMazingStory.co. okay, you can go to www.amazingstory.co in order to join my group, and not forgetting to get I actually have a free ebook available. Okay, this is the reason why, this is a little bit story of how I came across with my ebook. I've been gotten a lot of questions from my friends asking me how I can do so many different tasks at the same time. I was like, no, sometimes I do delegate to my virtual assistant and my local assistant for them to help me to handle the task. So then the next question I always get is about how to hire a virtual assistant. They have no experience in hiring virtual assistant, meaning that you guys do not meet. So you can actually hire any talents all around the world by leveraging the advantages of currency. Like for example, if let's say you're staying in the States or Europe or Australia, New Zealand, you guys have a very good currency, right? You can use the same amount of dollars, same amount of euro, hire someone from Southeast Asia, like maybe Malaysia, okay, where we have a cheaper currency. At the same time, you get really quality works done at a very, very affordable price. But the next question is how to hire them effectively, because you guys do not meet face to face. That's why I come up with this 10 pages free ebook to teach you how to hire your first virtual assistant more effective and efficiently, okay? So that's where I come up with this free ebook. Is about 10 pages. It's one of the first free ebook I'm going to give away, okay? So if let's say you're really interested in getting this free ebook, I'm going to put the link down below as well. If let's say you're watching from my YouTube, feel free to click the description button and also follow me, subscribe button here and there. I have about 180 videos as of today, which are categorized into different YouTube playlists. So feel free to dive into it. So that's all in my sharing today. And if let's say you have any question, feel free to schedule my free 15 minutes strategy call down below as well. And I look forward to see you guys tomorrow then. Take care. Bye.